A refugee is defined as a person who was forced to flee their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disaster. The Syrian refugee conflict began in 2011 when a civil war broke out due to protests against President Bashar al-Assad's government. Since the Syrian war, there has been 320,000 people killed, 12,000 of them being children, and 1.5 million people injured. These Syrians are fleeing not just from the Islamic State militant organization, but also the violence among rebel groups and between rebel groups and the Syrian army. The civil war has also attracted other government forces, such as Russia, Iran, and Iraq, who have killed far more people than the Islamist militant group. In addition to the threat of violence, Syrians are also leaving the country because of the collapsed infrastructure, which has caused a widespread lack of access to food, water, and medicine. Let's see how much my peers know about the Syrian refugee crisis.
What do you know about the Syrian refugee crisis?
Aren't they like from Syria and they're like refugees? So like they're trying to get out from Syria because of like ISIS. Because ISIS is like bombing their like houses and cities and stuff, taking over the Middle East. So now they're trying to go to Europe illegally or undocumented, whatever word you prefer. And that's the whole like big problem. It's like, should we take them? Should we not? Are they dangerous? Are they not?
I know that America is refusing to accept Syrian refugees.
It's basically where Syrians would flee out of their country to go to other countries to seek shelter.
How many do you think are in America?
In the US or in America? Because
The
America
US.
is two continents.
The U.S.
Okay, 2,000.
1 million.
Two.
There are currently 4.2 million refugees seeking shelter in other countries. The United States has one of the lowest acceptances at about 1,800 Syrian refugees since the civil war began. Turkey has taken in the most refugees, containing 1.9 million, which is more than all of Europe combined. The refugees live in camps set up by the United Nations Refugee Agency. At these camps, they are provided with either tents or containers. The camps are split into districts to distribute the food and water provisions. Although the Syrian refugees are grateful for shelter, most are unhappy and wish to return home to Syria to carry out their life dreams.
يجن 7 طيارات بذر من 4-5 قنابل بتلاقيها صارت على مد النظر.
طيران بيجن بضربوا بيجي شظايا علينا عشان هيك تركنا سوريا.
في أولاد من كثر ما شافهم سوريا هون صابتهم صدمة، يعني تحسيهم قلبهم ضايق.
الحياة في المخيم يعني تعبانة جدا.
بس كان من حسك مربانا النهض يعني زاروك عرفتشي ناب يعني نجمع حقوق الإنسان تنبو الأوروبا حقوق الحيوانات هبو إيمة تنبو شو عيشته يعني از وضعي وعالمي قشات قدرين يعني بس يعني برا عالم وضعي ما
أعرف إن شو كلمة لاجئ وفهمت هسه شو كلمة لاجئ، يعني إنك أنت بتخرج من سوريا من بلدك بتيجي على بلاد غريبة ما بتعرفها، أي بتوديها وبدك تحمل المصاعب. بحب أفضل سوريا أكثر من هون.
كنا يعني نطلع نسهر برا، نطلع من هنا يعني نظل على طول بالهاي ما نطلع يعني.
نعم أنا مشتاق لأرجع سوريا ويا ريت يكون الرجعة قريبة.
يعني عندي طموح إني أصير دكتورة وطبعا سورية.
أصير دكتورة وأرجع سوريا.
إذا ما صرت جراحة ما صار لي بعد حابب إني أكون محامية أدافع عن حقوق الإنسان، عن حق الشعب، عن حق الطفل كيف بده يتعامل.
يعني أنا كل يعني شغلتي إني أكون فرد بالمجتمع مهم، بالمجتمع مهم. مثلا أكون دكتور كل الناس بتعرفني.
حلمي مني مستقبل إنه أكون دكتورة جراحة قلبية. فيرجو إنه عقلي مهيئ ذكي. بس لازم يعني هي طب جمهور النكد يعني هو الشو.
The most important thing you can do is spread the word. Knowledge is power. By educating more people on the Syrian refugee crisis, we can gain a larger awareness to help promote the accepting of more Syrian refugees in the U.S. and advocate for an end to the Syrian civil war. One thing you can do to help the Syrian refugee crisis is go to SaveTheChildren.org and make a donation to the children of Syria. Here you could help provide children with essentials needed in the refugee camps. And by scrolling to the top, you can also become a child sponsor, get involved with fundraisers, and join the cause. Another thing you can do is go to the SyrianCampaign.org, where there are several campaigns listed to help end the civil war within Syria and help the refugees go home. Here you can join campaigns, take action, or just speak your voice on the Syrian refugee crisis.